What's going on, everyone? Thanks for jumping into this video. We've got ourselves a 3-man scramble at one of North America's best and most unique golf destinations, Sagebrush. Lots of highs and lows, like any good scramble. Now, Sagebrush has just insane bunker complexes with breathtaking views, and this made for an epic day of golf. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below. We've got tons of content coming your way for 2022, and remember, you better be keeping the ball straight. Okay, so hole 1, a monster par 5 up the hill. Although not overly long at 508 yards, you have a serious incline to go up, and there's a nice aiming rock over the right hand side fairway, which you want to use as your target line. So I hit a nice drive here straight up the middle. Al came in with his 4-iron, hit a draw just to the left side front edge of the green. I was able to use a big steep backstop behind the hole to kind of toilet bowl that one in there. This would give us about 6 feet for par. And Will would knock that in.
Let's go, boy.
First go. So Al and I can walk away from that one. Great way to start off the round with a bird. Hole 2 here, you've got 450 yards down the hill. Easy layup hole, or you can bomb it because we're playing a scramble. Obviously the big dog's coming out, and take a second to enjoy that view. So I'll just hit a perfectly straight drive right over that knoll, which is where you want to be. Everything just funnels down to kind of the lower tier of the fairways there. A nice flat look here, and I hit a wedge shot to about 15 feet. Give us another look at bird.
Right, come on.
And unfortunately, yanked that one a little too far to the left. Third hole, par 4, literally on a side slope. You got bunkers all down the left-hand side, which you want to avoid. Main play here is just keep it right. Get it way up to the top of that slope, and it's just going to keep on rolling.
Go.
Second shot, had a wedge in, and reasonably poor showing on the approach game, but we would, be safe in the middle of the green. And then Will had this look here, just nestle that in for an easy par for the group. First par 3 of the day, 210 yards down the hill, and really got to take into consideration the wind here because you've got some serious hang time. Number 1 rule of scramble is never leave a putt short. Remember that. Anyways, hole 5, par 4, 440 yards. Will and I tried to cut the corner, and we both came up short. So Al played a safe one down the left-hand side, and then looking at a 9-iron. Very much a blind shot here, so you can see Al up in the cart spotting us. And put this into reasonably makeable range for bird. And third putt here once again from Will.
Come on down. Come on
Short.
Down. Come on. Come on down. Oh.
We've got a monster par 3 here at 260 yards. Hole 6. So Will taking out the hybrid. He would hit a very nice shot, use the hill to his advantage, and would just roll down onto the green. Not an easy green to hit, obviously. Tough lip out, but spirits were strong, heading into a monstrosity of a par 5, hole 7, 650 yards. And you want to play the upper fairway for a number of reasons.
Yep.
Will hit a good drive here. Al pulled out the 3-wood, did not like the shot, but it actually kind of ended up on the lower fairway, which was not terrible. So you can see Al down in the corner there, and he's got a wedge shot up the hill.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Let's freaking go!
Boom. Time to celebrate. Hole 8, once again, you want to keep it up the right side. Use that slope to your advantage and get some roll. It's a long par 4, 475 yards from the back tees. Kept that drive reasonably low. It was not a good shot, but because the fairway opens up so high to the right, we ended up in a pretty good spot here. Pulled out the 4-iron, just hit a very nice cut, used the hill once again, and that would roll into about 6 feet here.
What'd you hit? 4-iron.
A birdie. So now we are 4 under. The momentum is rolling, heading on to hole 9. One of my favorite holes on the course. Beautiful bunker complexes. The horseshoe green, really hard to beat. Will hit a tight little draw here right up the middle, so we were not complaining about that. And then Al came out with an absolute dart, but the wind caught his shot and he ended up just going over the back of the green. But, you know, it was still the best shot of the 3. Will and I were nowhere to be seen, really. And Will hit a beautiful chip here. Like, literally nothing you can do to get the ball closer than what Will did. Thankfully, we made the putt, walking away with a par 4 under through 9 holes. Time to get on the birdie train. Hole 10. Short par 3, 168 yards from the back tees.
This range. I expect nothing less. This is all over it, folks.
So an 8-iron would be the club of choice, putting us in a great spot here for a look at bird. Third putt from Al, and he would nestle that one just wide of the hole. So close, but not meant to be, I guess. Hole 11, a very unique hole here. You've got kind of an S shape. Want to hit that fairway because if you're not on the fairway, you are in some serious trouble. So played it safe up the right side, knowing it would all kind of funnel down to the left, and it did just that. Will here with a 9-iron up the slope. Great shot right into the middle of the green, which gave us yet another big breaker. Look at bird. Unfortunately, did not quite drop. So a fan favorite here at Sagebrush, hole 12. Par 3, beautiful golf hole. The setting here is just stunning. You've got the bunkers around as well. And Will hit what looked for a second to be an ace. And then we got up there.
Okay.
It was just past the hole. But great look at bird.
Oh!
You just hate to see the lip out. Couple shots here on 13 of the hole as well as the hideout. You know, you hit your tee shots, you go down there, you grab a hot dog or a burger. It's really such a cool experience. You can pull out the fishing rods, catch some rainbow trouts. One of the things that makes this course so much fun to play and so unique.
That was hitting really well.
So Will with a great tee shot here, just short of the bunker, and then we had some wedge shots. Almost hold that out for an eagle, which would have definitely had us rolling.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we would roll that in for a birdie. Moving on to the par 5, 14th, 585 yards. Elevated tees down to the fairway and then back up to the green. Pretty much impossible to hit this green in 2 because of the nature of the shape.
Nice ball, buddy. That's really good. That's going to be down there.
Will and Al both hit shots that didn't quite make it, and so I pulled out the safe 6-iron layup, and then Will coming through with an absolute dart, which would put us into birdie range.
Your number. Yes. Bingo birdie time. Well done, Will. Great up and down.
Moving on to hole 15, 370-yard par 4, fairly straight on. Once again, you want to keep it to the high side, leverage that wide fairway to your advantage, and just let the ball roll. So a good tee shot here, fortunate for me. And Will would tuck this wedge shot up. His wedge game was just on today.
Get up. Ooh, nice. Oh, just snuck her in there.
Side door Sally for a 7 under score. Going on to another birdie opportunity with the par 5, hole 16, 644 yards, another beast of a hole.
That's gonna be money too.
A good tee shot, keeping it to the high side of the fairway, let that baby roll. And then Al came here with a nice 5-iron to get it to the hill, because you want to not overhit this. He got it there. It ended up rolling down onto the green very nicely. And then Will with a putt here for eagle. Oh! Thought we had it, did not quite drop. But an easy tap-in bird for the crew. So we are now at 8 under, heading into 17 and 18 to finish up the round.
Wow, that's mashed.
One of my better tee shots of the day, and then Al came in here. Will and I both ended up short. Al hit what looked like a dart, ended up short as well. So something was going on, probably a big gust of wind. As you can see the flag moving here with Will's putt. Walking away with par on 17, moving on to the 18th. Hopefully we can get to that 9 under mark for the 3-man scramble. 18 is a bit of an S-shaped fairway with a, once again, massive green. Beautiful views. So Al with an absolute bomb of a drive right down the middle. And then Will would come in with his 8-iron.
Holds that line. That's way right there. He is gonna look. Oh yeah.
Will. We've got ourselves a look at bird to finish off the round. Was not meant to be. So there you have it. We're walking away with a 64. A massive thanks to Randy and Mark from Sagebrush for having us out. Super excited to get back out here. If you've not played Sagebrush, add it to your list. It truly is one of the most enjoyable and unique places I've ever played golf.